So, second stream of the day. Welcome to Interstellar Rift. So, whoa, I hate how sensitive the cursor can be, and we've got no missions. Why is it with this game? Pardon me. Oh, so I left this game with missions, and you load the game up and there's no missions. Let's try reloading, because that's just stupid. How can the game load to have no missions? Nope, no missions. What? Trade prices, okay, that's new. Didn't see that there before, but no missions. So, how do we fix the no mission issue? Do we jump to our ship and then come back? Oh, there's a balcony above us now, you can't do that. So while we're on board the ship, I'll give you no, I won't give you a tour. I'll jump back to the station first. Hopefully there's missions, because we need money. We need a reason to leave the station other than because there's a mission. There's missions there. Search and destroy impatient buyer. What's the impatient buyer? Impatient buyer wishes us our hard-working mining gnomes have produced a grand total of 16 deuterium, which we would like to sell. We were found by yep. Goods delivery on time. All paperwork has been taken care of. So it's off the records. Okay, nothing dodgy going on there. We will and we will be given in reward 5,000 oxygen and 885 steel. That okay. Yep, to that ship. Hydroplex needs goods. What do you need? We cannot be bothered to send one of our ships, so we are sending you good luck. We need to bail them out. We are looking for a captain who's that willing to transport a payload of 880 xanthium to the... Yep, okay, those bastards at Hydroplex. Yep, okay, well, we'll take that mission as well. Discreet long distance haul. We could take missions all day, couldn't we? At this rate. Your discretion is okay, so this one's definitely beyond the book. We'll take that one as well. So we've now got 3 missions. And we've got some stuff in here. I like the fact that this still exists, this bug, where you get 0 of something. There, get rid of all of that. I've got nothing on me, have I, apart from the repair tool. And why did I suddenly lose? Is that a debt? Am I in debt here? Have I got loans? I don't have a loan. I do have a loan. Debt of 129,000. What? Pay the debt off. Pay it off. Yes, we don't have a debt. Why have we got a debt for? Shouldn't have a debt. Yes, I'm fully aware that I just paid the debt off. So let's take a tour of the ship, of the very big ship. So this is our oxygen generator. It is doing well. It's providing oxygen. No, be more serious. Okay. So this is the bridge. Not much goes on here, apparently. We need something to go in here called nanites, or nanobots. What? Toggle. Oh, toggle. Hang on. What? Offline? Yep, okay. Device is powering up. No nanobytes found. You need nanobytes to fix your ship, basically. This is shield gen, so we can switch a generator off. That means it's no longer consuming fuel. Or we can leave it on. We have 2 of them. Then our holding bay, or cargo bay. Fuel. Hey, Messi. Well done, bud. There you go. You keep that up. So this is our fuel points. This is where we put the hydrogen. These buttons was never here before. So yeah. What does that one do? Oh, it takes fuel out. Okay. What does this one do? It takes all of it out. Okay. Good to know. So we've got currently 7,634 units in there. We've got all of this sitting here for extra, and we've got oxygen over here. So this is our core. This provides, this is the new thing. It provides power to different things, or not power, CPU usage to everything, and everything that is here needs that CPU. So the ammo loader requires 5, shield generators require 25, the armor generators require 15, and the pulse lasers require 20. We do. I thought there was meant to be something else, and we can toggle these why so we're only using 19 of 300 CPU usage here. This is Interstellar Rift. It's space, not space engineers. It's very much more different to that. It's more survival in space. You build a ship in the editor, your own design, or you can take one off the workshop, get the materials needed to build it, or you can use the in-game ships that are provided for each faction, apart from pirates who don't have any ships. You have to then make your own, and then you go off and do missions to make money, to either buy the components for ships, or buy buy materials, sorry, for ships, or to pay off loans, apparently, like I just had to, or buy needed material for your ship, like ammunition. This is my own design ship, so it's very basic, but it's very fuel efficient. As you can see, it's ticking away, but it's also probably giving power to something. Yep, it's still powering up life support. But life support's got all the power, all the solar power as well. So theoretically, if I took all the fuel out of here, this should still power up. But as you can see, the default group isn't. It's now dropping. But the life support will continue to power up. So it's fuel efficient in that it'll get me to where I need to go, and I haven't had to fill this fuel tank up fully yet, so I've only had to drop one crate in here since I've been flying around, and so yeah, it's good. And we've now got an ammo crate, so we've got to go and do the mission. So our mission is one here, 11.4 MMs, misdemeanors. We'll I guess, and then there's one over there in which is 741 misdemeanors, so we'll do this one, and then we'll come back and do that one, I guess, but we'll fly. The one thing that will definitely kill you is the planets. That will definitely end your life very, very quick. That's see, nothing to worry about. Don't know why it was beeping at me for. It's only a small little rock. It ain't going to do anything. It'll just bounce off my shields. Right, let's hit warp. Yeah, but we need to be a bit faster. No, apparently he won't let us go up to that one because of the planet. It can be interesting trying to get these stations at times, because sometimes you don't know what side of the planet it's on. And 400, and we are that far away. So, then of course with space there is no up or down. It's you know, you know upside down at any point. Well, they ain't Skrill, are they? Skrill are our arch enemies. They will destroy us. And yep, it's okay. Brakes would be good though. There we go, perfect. Right, what was this one? This one's that. So what did we have to take here? Wrong button. It's tab. I want messages, missions, impatient buyer, hydroplex or long distance. We've got 3 hours, 3 real hours. So does help if I know what station we're actually at, doesn't it? We're at the hydroplex. Okay, so in that case, you want deuterium. All this stuff. So let's go and drop this off. I'm hoping that on this station I will find some silicon just lying around so I can get my other ship. Because I need silicon before I can build it. And I'm not going to find any lying around here, am I? Because... oh, this one just needed xanthium. Oh well, I had that on me. There you go. And I got xanthium in return. That doesn't make much sense. Let's see. I need a console. Do you sell nanobots? What are they? You do sell nanobots. Select you, and I wish to buy transaction after, before, yes. I wish to buy 2,000. Thank you. Now I have 2,000 nanobots sitting at the ship that I can then throw into the generator. And while I'm here, do you have any cargo on board the station? You do not, so you just wasted my time. Good to know. So let's go back aboard the ship. And we will we'll go and pick up the crate of nanobots, which is not here. Did it automatically go straight into here then? Currently 1,000, 10,000, yes, but there isn't the nanobots. Where the hell are the nanobots? No. I think I may have found a bug. I have no nanobots. Sounds well, doesn't it? Okay, fine. You just robbed me of some nanobots. Right, how far are you? Where are you? You're there, okay. So we've got you, which is distance, 1.8 AU, and you, which is even harder to see, 2.88 AU. I guess we're going to you. Discrete long distance, and you are the impatient buyer. Okay, good to know. Right. I had a feeling that would happen. Excellent. This is going to be quite a long trip, so sit back and enjoy. We have to go to about warp 8 or 9, you know, to get anywhere. I'm glad it doesn't show you how long it will actually take to get there, because it used to show how long it would take, and it would say something like, you know, 6,000 days, and you're like, yeah, I haven't got that many days. And it's not talking like you know, game days, it's talking about real life days. It'll take you 6,000 real life days to get here. Oh no, it automatically took me down. How's fuel? Fuel's good. The ship's very sluggish. This game's on Steam. It is really good. I mean, it's in early access and they're still working on it. But it's definitely, I like it. I would much rather play this than Space Engineers for 2 reasons. You're 26 and you're 30. So you're on the other side of the planet. Good to know, because we'd have flown straight into the planet otherwise. Go around this way. Ooh. Let's drop a few warps. There we go. So now we shouldn't hit the planet. It goes on sale quite a lot, I think. So definitely something to consider if you're into these kind of games. It's not a very well known game. A lot of people, it slips under a lot of people's radars. But it's multiplayer. You know, it's multiplayer, and pardon me, it's you can either work together on board the ship, somebody in charge of weapons, like there's a co-pilot seat, and my next ship will have the captain seat. Each role has a role, you know, so a person who sits in the next seat to me would be in charge of weapons. And I would then only be in charge of flying the ship. That would be my own peripheral. I hate flying this close to planets, because it's scary to know where the hell you are going. You know, it's somewhere there. And once I get the silicon, I will be able to get that ship built. How close are we? Okay, we'll fly there. Pointless using warp. And of course I can go out to the seat and go for a walk while this plane, yeah, the ship better is still flying to its destination. So you can happily, because you can build a ship that can mine, for example. And you can happily go off into a minefield or an asteroid field and mine away on resources, and have your ship slowly going through the asteroid field. And you'll constantly gain beeps as you do, but that's nothing to be too worried about. As long as your shields are up, you're not flying too fast and hitting too many at any one point, your ship won't take any damage. The shields will repel it. May have hit the brakes a bit too soon there. I mean, what I'm surprised about is we haven't seen any skrill, you know. Did we need to pick anything up out of here? Don't think we did we? Okay. Hopefully this place has got something on. What did you need? Build station requires 11,000 and 14,000. Okay. So you can actually build the station. Huh. Now you might be talking. You don't need this? Okay, that's bonus. If I knew that, I'd have brought this stuff with me. Do you have any nanobots I can steal, borrow, rather? No? Damn. This is a small station. I was expecting something huge. So that means you have nothing that I need either. Spoil sports. That means no missions here. I might take this up though at some point. If I can get the material. Because that's a new feature within the game. Back in when you first started, all of these stations was already pre-built. And now you have to build them, which is a bonus. And I have throughout the ship monitors like that, so you can monitor how the ship's doing. We need to actually go down that way. Nope, you didn't like that? Let's try that again. That's better. Don't need to worry about the big mean nasty planet that's above us. It will be gone soon. And we've got to fly 4.43 AU. Exaggerated units. I think that's actually E, isn't it? Exaggerated. It's not not egg. Exaggerated. Yeah, so no, that won't work. Let's find something else. What could AU be? Ultra units, ultra whatever. I think it's called what does A stand for now? Astronomic units. Is that it? It's real use. It's real wording. Yeah, we need to go a bit faster than this. Considerably faster than this. Let's go to full warp. We can't go to full warp. Why can't we go to full warp? The ship doesn't like going to full warp. That ain't good. We're not using much fuel considering that we're in almost full warp. Yep, okay, you automatically cut down one. That's fine. I need to know in comparison you're there 200, so you're actually I've got to be flying this way to you. It's good to know. So you're literally almost on top of the planet. That's not scary at all. If you're, yeah, so if you have a ship and you hit one of the, you fly too close to a planet, it will just burn you up. You'll just disintegrate. You'll get a message saying that your ship disintegrated in the planet's atmosphere or something like that, or you used to anyway. And then it will be you'll be asked for a respawn location, and you'll have no ship. One of my big ships, before they changed things around, we actually clipped or went too close to a planet, and rather than getting disintegrated, we took a huge amount of damage, and we flew back to a station and tried to do some repairs, but I couldn't get out of the ship. I was stuck in the cargo bay, and my friend who was flying the ship was stuck in the bridge. Luckily for him, he could access the bridge. Not the bridge. He was in the bridge. He could access the transport room, and so he was able to transport off the ship and come back. And he started welding doors and everything. And we went around repairing as much of the ship as we could, because the cost to repair the whole ship was a lot, billions, and we just didn't have billions, or millions, billions, same difference. It was a lot of money. It may as well have been billions at that point. Are we going to give you a love tap? No? Look at that. See, couldn't time that any sooner, or any more perfect for that matter. Words does help if you get them out correctly, in the right order, in the right context. This is another one of them stations, isn't it, where it's nothing, it's just a drop-off point with see, build this. You just need 16 of that. There you go. So, I know we're now in debt here, but we've now got a lot of money here. Have you got any nanobots? That's no good. They've took away all the fun of finding stuff. No missions to take and nothing to commandeer. Hang on, why did you go up? You're fine. So this is all ours then, huh? We have no missions left, do we? Mission completed, yep. So we're all good. So we don't need to. Perfect. So all of this stuff that I've got on me is actually ours. So I can throw that in there, and all this oxygen, which I've got now shitloads of, down here, and this xanthium here. How are you doing for fuel now? In fact, I'll put the steel there as well. There, 9,000. Again, I know, right, David? Again, is it because what is in the support group for life support other than lights and doors and the normal stuff? So now I just need to find a way home. What's this? That's the station construction site. Be right back. Nope, wasn't anything to worry about. So, where's home? It's a little triangle that might not be seen. GT travelling trade or hydroplex? No. Station construction satellite, can't do that. Builder? No. Logicorp Prime Station, we could go there. Tier 1 and Tier 1, we could go there. That might be worthy. So we'll go there. That's how far away. 301. of them. It'd be good if we stayed in warp. That'd be very helpful. Clearly something wrong with the ship. So, you used to be able to tag things. Press H to toggle your weapons. Yes, I do not want to be doing that, thank you. If I come across Squirrel, I'll happily toggle. I need to go much faster. Toggle weapons, but until then, no. I would go to the next warp, but it won't stick. The ship wasn't designed to go to warp 10 apparently. But it won't take us that long to get to this planet. What I'd like for this game to have is the ability to lock onto a planet or to somewhere, and it will line you up automatically, and it'll just do all the slight course changes. So this is underneath the planet bonus. Doing well. We ain't dead yet. Ooh, it's right there. That's what you call stopping. Wow. that was good. That's what you call timing there, David. Jeez. Couldn't do that again if I tried. So let's see. Do you have anything you can let me borrow? Well, I've got to go for a fucking walk now, haven't I? Jeez. Up the stairs, because we can't go that way. What the fuck? Oh, I was going to say. Look behind you, it helps. Do you guys have anything in you? No. That'd just be silly, that'd be too easy. No, nanobots, you have missions. That's good. But you have a galactic trade. Do you have silicon? Why don't you have silicon? Why can't I find silicon anywhere? Do you have any nanobots? Yes, you have. You require 10 silicon, but there's no. Do you make nano? No, this is all cartridges, isn't it? Or can you make nanobots here as well? Focused right arm default armor. Oh, that's yeah. Okay, that's never mind. What's upstairs? Logicore. What do you have? Local artifacts. Food and no, I don't need a repair tool. I've got one of them. What I need is a cargo bay. You know, have you got one of them? Do you have a monitor? That would be just as helpful at this point. I guess I'll have to do it this way. Status, ship, cargo, zilch. Damn. You have a demand of this, and you have none on board. Oh, you do have. No, you don't. What do we have on board our ship? Yes, yes, yes. We have some of that. Okay. That's expensive. So we're not going to be able to find any silicon. Is that what you're saying? Search and destroy is not going to be very helpful. Fair pay for a fair deal. What's this? Urgently needs transportation in the system. A shipment of, and they'll give us 341 of that. Small cargo transfer. You going to give us silicon? No. Ball bearings. I believe you. Hauler needed. You'll give us more oxygen. Antiques. Yep, of course. Search and destroys. So I guess for 35,000 we will accept. 50,000 we will accept. Fair play for 25,000 we'll accept, and that's all of the missions. Okay. Well, this station sucks. This station used to have a cargo bay on it. There again, every station used to have a cargo bay on it at one time. Press K. Why, what does K do? Oh, okay, that opens that up. Good to know. Close K. It's okay. I don't need that. You are far away. Are they all going to the same location? They are. Bonus. Ship's now super sensitive, but we need to fly that way, a bit away from the planet. Why is that not a surprise? Every time we try to hit warp, it initially goes, nope, not doing that. That's too complicated. We should not be anywhere near that planet. We should be able to hit that warp. It's better. Here we go. And we are. This ship is not. They've definitely changed the sensitivity of the ships. It used to be easier to keep these all aligned. So you are 34 misdemeanors and you are 33. Okay. So we're aiming not there because that's the planet. We're aiming here. And if you know something, David, it doesn't tell you how long it'll take you to get somewhere now. So much has changed in this game. And while we're just going along, fuel's okay. Oop, don't get out your seat, that's not good. Well, it's fine, but... %97 oxygen, well 99%. Shields at 2k. All temperature. Don't know what that's for. I mean, that's a new stat. That way. Jeez. Oh, so pressing X will actually stop you right there and then, rather than if you come out of warp and then hit X, it will slowly stop you. It just immediately full stop. So that's good to know. So next time I almost crash into a ship, into a station whilst in warp, I can hit that. Noted. So all of them are going to this one place. That's easy. I like this mission. I want more missions like this one. Don't pay so well, but... Uh-oh, kids have got the Lego out. That ain't good. So, small transfer of this. Which one is that one? No, it's that one, isn't it? There you go. You. There you go. And then you. There. Now we've got a bit more money. And a station that has nothing to offer. As usual. Thanks. Right, let's go and offload all this cargo again in here. Let's see, now we've got a lot of oxygen. Let's put this stuff up here. Fuel wise, that's fine. Construct a satellite, GT ore and metal market, build a drift, okay. Hydroplex, fuel trader. That's the way that we need to go then, is it? To get to the industrial, it's over that way, okay. Yes. Constructor, hey, okay. Did someone say Lego? You're on your way. Yep. My son's birthday was No, it definitely wasn't yesterday. It was Thursday. Yeah, we're in warp again. Jeez. So let's go this way a minute. Not this way, because there's a planet there. Lego Corp printing station, mining facility. Mining facility? Mining? Do I have to... I don't have to build that, no. If you have a mining facility, I'm on my way. Hydroplex fuel. I have to construct them stations. GT travelling. I don't want to go to a GT facility because they're rip-offs. Yeah, so it was my youngest son's birthday. He just turned 9, and he got a lot of Lego for his birthday. He had a lot of Lego for Christmas as well, or they did rather, but he got even more for his birthday. So they're currently trying to build, it's a space station. So good for them. I prefer Lego where it's as soon as you lose control of the ship, it's whoa, no, where are you going? It's that way. Why can't you be sensitive when I want you to be sensitive? That would make a lot more sense. Not to just go, you want to go that way? No, I want to go this way. I don't want to go the way you want to go because it's boring that way. Right, so you are the mining facility. That's the one we want. You are nothing of importance. Good to know. No, we do not want to be picking up speed. Whoa, jeez. Only because I went, what? What? Well done. It's okay, Off-key said he's on his way. So he's building a space station. I wonder why he chose that one. You know, he's got... Yep, X button, you're meant to work when I press you, not after. You know, we was meant to stop there. What? The asteroid is the station? That can't be right. It's a big fucking asteroid. Are we going to have issues here with all these mini drones? Oh, the mining drones, never mind. It's good to know. Oh, there you are, you're right there. So let's... Let's go and see what we can find on board. Hang on, what? Are we being hit? We are being hit. We've got Skrill. Okay. And our turrets don't do anything now? I've activated the turrets. H, hello. Weapons disabled. Weapons enabled. Will you shoot? No. You don't want to shoot? So that'd be fucker. How's our shields holding up? Not doing too good. Is there something coming to attack them now? Oh, I hate this camera rotation thing. You have to hold the right mouse button down to be able to rotate. Where the hell are you guys at? There's one. So that's a squirrel, by the way. They're fun. They are being shot at, which is a bonus. Apparently we don't have our weapons don't work. But what we will do is we will go and salvage, because we've got a salvager on board. We'll go and salvage some stuff. So here should be fine. Let's go and do that. I don't know where you're going, but it might be a while. It's cool. You take your time. So free resources. Can't moan at that. None of you had silicon. So not nice. Now all I want is... Can I? Not within... Oh, never mind. Excellent. I like free resources. It's definitely a lot more fun. Right, now we can go aboard the station, and before we do that, just check on the ship status, not ship access status. Shields are full and armour has taken a slight dip, but that's fine. We won't be going to the station. We need to move closer to the station before we can go to it. Oh geez, look at all of that. There's loads of stuff out there. Let's go and do some more salvaging then. Let's see what comes up here. Because even if I don't need this stuff, I can sell it. It'd be nice to be able to trade it for silicon, to be able to buy silicon. That'd be nice. I don't need much of it. I only need, say, 550 of it. So one full stack, say, and I'd be well happy with that. But it's like gold dust. Just can't find it. move in a bit closer so we're at least protected by the by these mining vessels that are around us. Station isn't sparking, that's a good sign. So we have Robbie Rosin. Okay, never mind. I read it wrong. Okay, good for you. Cross-system squirrel problem. Yeah, we just had a squirrel problem. Eviction notice. Ooh. We request your assistance with clearing out some vigilant squatters. Or vagrant squatters. A bunch of dreadful drifters have taken up residence in one of our abandoned stations. Well, it's abandoned. Who cares? Call the herd. Call the herd. No, you're okay there. So what's down this way? A door to refineries. Ooh. So can we get silicon from here, or is it just... No silicon? Seriously? Not one single ounce of... Good is that? I don't want to mine water. Jeez. What's this? That's where I came from. I don't care about that. Or was that where I came from? Fuck it. One of them anyway. You don't have any cargo here whatsoever. Lovely. Where's that go then? It goes up here. Then up here. And to the corridor R1. No cargo up here. Through to the refineries, where they have no nanobytes. More cargo pads, but nothing on them. It's like one of my ships. You know, get lost in it. So, the good news is, we got here, we managed to salvage some stuff, and we can mine water. Lovely. We'll mine that one. So if this was silicon, we'd be mining this right now and we'd be laughing, because, you know, I want that, but because I want it, it's like Minecraft. In space, you want it, you can't find it. When you don't want it, it'll go, there you go. There's a whole vein full of silicon, and there's another one just behind that one, and there's another one just below that one, and welcome to Silicon City. You know, that's what Minecraft does. When you want diamonds, and it goes, nope, not giving you them. They're too valuable. Or you want what was the other one now I used to struggle with early on? Or not early on, but from the nether. Blaze rods. You want blaze rods? Well, try and find the blazes first. You know, that was always fun. And then you find the castle, and you'd be like, perfect. You're mining that. You're going to send that out. That'll be interesting. Okay, so there was a considerable amount there. That's fine. We'll take you. We're just going to hang around here in case suddenly some silicon drops in. And if it does, then it'll be like, perfect, we're having you. Otherwise it'll be, see ya, just go and find the local blonde. They're normally full of... yeah, yeah. could cheat the silicon in, but I don't want to cheat anything in. The only thing I want the silicon for is because the new ship has the new cockpit that's been introduced in one of the updates, and it needs silicon, and I like the look of the bridge or of the cockpit, and that's all I want it for, is so I can, you know, you get a captain's chair, you've got 2 additional seats, and a hollow table, and something else. I think it's another seat for weapons officer. And this will be the last load that we'll take anyway, because we'll be full, then silicon non-existent. I ain't waiting for you to put it down. Sorry, I've got better things to be doing. Like, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, is it, one either side? It's not going to be any closer to a particular. No, this is just all water asteroids. Okay. So if you want water, come here. If you don't want water, stay away. Do I really want to take? No, don't want to take a mission on. Can I see my ship from here? Apparently not. Not on this side anyway. Let's go on to the other side. Seeing that, you know, that does that. Somewhere out there, I hope. I guess what I need to do then is, how are we doing for fuel? Time to top the tanks up, I guess. That'll do. I guess what I need to do is be looking at making these, doing these and getting building the drifter scrap trader, build the GT and metal. Ore and metal market, station construction satellite, build a mining station. I guess them are the ones that I need to be doing, and it requires iron, copper and steel. And then maybe one of those stations will be within a silicon field. Don't care about the local printing because that won't have anything, and the Hydroplex Rift station won't have anything of interest. So now just gotta find out which one of these. That's the way to go home. The Voltra Sinks 1. That's the wrong button. That isn't going to make you go to warp. Oh, it worked first time this time. Shields down. What? Shields are not down, they're fine. The Skrill attacked, they lost. One thing I do need to take note of is, did we get any Skrill attach themselves? Because they can lay, you can get Skrill egg things that attach themselves to batteries and things like that. No, good. You need a plasma rifle then to take them off to kill them. So we may as well turn weapons off, because clearly the weapon system that we've got is not the one that works. It says it uses standard ammo, which is, I mean, what, we've got standard ammo in here, haven't we? Standard ammo. So I don't get that. Right, so we want to go this way. What's that? Hydro. And trade. Oh, go. Line up over there. What?
That's how far I got.
Yep.
I just need a little help tomorrow, okay?
A little help.
Sunday we can have fun.
Mhm.
Okay, so can you help me do this tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that's a good help. And you can help if you want.
And you can help if you want, to his brother. Brotherly love.
But Dad,
But Zach,
he broke one part of my tool. I need it on my next part. He
okay.
broke the tools out of it.
Maybe he was just eager to help. Ooh, that was an asteroid.
Say goodbye.
Or rock, whatever you want to put it down as. Ship stats. Didn't really do any damage. Right. We've got nothing on us. Out of curiosity, have you now been accepting silicon and it's now an option to sell silicon? No, of course not. That'd just be too simple, wouldn't it? Oh, there's our ship. Ugly piece of shit. Let's go and offload the damn thing. Which is a lot of backwards and forwards movement, but it has to be done. I think the next ship has a cargo bay built into it. Not cargo bay, cargo transport thing. Pad. Hate it when the doors close in your face like that. That way. Confirm. I wish to confirm now I'm going back aboard my ship. There's a lot of this in normally. it's just part of the game. It's, they've made it more of a grind now, which is nice to see, but still, I'd have liked silicon to be a thing. Especially when it's something that you want quite early on. Damn. We'll keep one end empty a minute because I wish to take that carbon out. Now the final trip to the ship. Finally. No, that one. And then we'll go and have a look at the ship that I was on about building. You'll see it from the editor point of view rather than actually in game, because obviously I do not have access to it just yet. Leave one oxygen in here. So let's go to the hydroplex. Needs goods, good for them. It's design the ship and then load up. Yeah, I've got a lot of ships. I think it was this one. That's the one. Inside the editor I like that. So that's the ship I want to build. And while I'm in here, standard gimbal weapon fires normal ammunition types. Ah, that's why. Okay. So. What's the difference between these? Okay. So. Let's swap all of these for them because they clearly need to be them kind of weapons to automatically fire with on the enemy. So brothers. So that's that, and then on board the ship it has a salvager, which is what we use just to pick up the goods after salvaging them. The bridge, which as you can see is why I like it. Captain's chair, flight seat, and then oh, it doesn't have a seat down here. One of them has a seat down here. Two shield generators. As you can see here, we've got a 2,000 capacity for the shield, 29,000 on this hull strength. It can move at 268 meters per second, has a turn rate of 1.95 rather. Has a war power requirement of 835 per tick, fully loaded 833 per tick. So as long as we can generate that kind of power, we're fine for full warp. But we need 350 silicon, all because of this. I'm pretty sure that was the only thing that was adding to our silicon. And then two hydrogen tanks, oxygen generator, so it's got a bit more room for storing stuff on board. And then I'd follow this class on. This one needs quite a lot more stuff, but this one can mine, and it can also process the ores itself. And this one's multi-story. So it just follows on. That's all it is just a follow on to each one. And I think this is currently work in progress. Yeah, that one's the ugly one. Well, they're all ugly, to be honest, but and because I haven't got to this one yet, so I would have to stop. I think it was 3 or 4 would be the final. Yeah, 3 would be the final tier that I could go to until I've updated the others, because this one comes with missile launchers. And but the big ship, which would take a crap ton of resources, if I could remember its name, was it this one? Might take a while to load in. Okay, off key. See you later, bud. Is this one, which will take a bit more time to load in now because okay, they've optimized that. That's my big ship, but it's not optimized yet. I've got work to do on it. Weapons, it's got 2,215 requirements and it's only got 400. So it's got a lot of things that need to be adjusted, and most of that is these shield generators. It doesn't need all of them. And it's got a shit ton of missile launchers. So we'd need a CPU for missiles and a CPU for turrets, and so it'd just be a case of CPU for shields. So I could keep the shields and have one CPU that runs all the shields, one that will run all of the missiles, and one that will run all of the turrets, and that way I could have it. So if I want to fight, I can turn shields off and just have, a shield or something running, and have it so it's auto turrets, or I could have it so it's missiles. And the other way is just remove all the turrets off the outside and just have it so it just has missiles, because each one of these uses 25 CPU and there's a lot of them. Because we've got the Manable, which don't need CPU. But as you can see, it's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 missile bays either side, and then 4 at the front. Oh, 2 at the front, sorry. So it's got more than enough firepower. And if you have the Seeking missiles, which by the time you've got this ship you should have them, then it makes sense to use those particular missiles. More costly, but do a lot more damage. But that's the big ship. But that one has a crap ton of requirements. And this is the ship that if we was doing multiplayer I'd choose is in, and we'd be flying around in this one after it's been modified. I can't remember what the Skyhawk was. The Skyhawk was a build but never got finished. So what was this? Okay. But this one has a requirement of 500 silicon. See, I've got that many different ships. And that's basically the ship that we're flying in now. And the class for this one, or the group, the build off this one, is a triple flawed ship. Requires 150 silicon. And that's because of this transport bay. And tier 3 would be so you can mine it, but you can't do anything with it after you've mined it. You can't process it. And then tier 4, which is to be redesigned, apparently it got to redesign version 6, which I don't know why it got to that, but as you can see it's definitely work in progress. Tier 6 was going to, the tier 4 was going to be a much bigger ship. I think these was the... Is it these ones? Or was it these ones? Hi OG, how you doing, bud? I think it was this group. He says with confidence. Probably wasn't this group at all. Actually, that design definitely looks like this group. It's close. Could have swore there was a few more like this group though. But what was the inside of this one like? Lots of cargo bays. Oxygen generator, manifold turret, two turrets, 2 ammo loaders rather. Stairs down, more cargo, flight deck, hacking station, shields and armor, CPU stations, engines, and then the main base of the operation, so we could process its own ores that it was mining, could make them into advanced material like, pardon me, like drones and things, and could transport them off the ship. It's good to know. Question is, could it? It could. So it could salvage and it could dispose of anything they didn't need. Good to hear. I'm just going over some of the ships because I'm confused as to why I still have a lot of these around. And what was AAA then? Or not AAA, but AAA. A big square. Lovely. It's got stairs going up, so it's got a second floor, which is another big square, followed by a smaller square, followed by nothing. Awesome. That looks good. Clearly. Basic whip 2019. So obviously I was working on this one some point this month. I hadn't finished it, but I probably stopped working on it because then I realised exactly, gone into game and realised that you can't get silicon that easily anymore. So, yeah, that would make sense. But then, for people who, because you know all my ships are ugly, but if you want examples of ships of people's designs, people who are a lot more creative than me, because face it, I'm not that creative. You've got this kind of ship, and because they're quite big, you know, but they have a lot of requirements. But then, you know, you'll have this kind of design with the cockpit all the way back here, so you got a big ass nose and a wide one at that. And the worst part is, sitting in there, you can't see either side, unless this is the main cockpit, in which is even worse, I guess, because you've got an even bigger nose now. The Pix's design, he hasn't updated this one now, so this one he would have to update, but before they changed everything, this was one of his ships. You know. It's a nice design. But some of these just take forever to load because they're just so in, you know, so much detail on them. They've got so many blocks. The more blocks your ship has, the more likely it is to have a server affect the server. So I try to not do too complicated of a build. I tend to just keep everything basic to the point. Does it need to be there? No, then I don't want it, you know, to try and keep it server friendly. But of course, you know, if you want a nice looking ship, then we may have killed the game here loading the ship in. Then you've got to be willing to take that hit, and I don't want a ship like that, because you can put it into storage, which theoretically means that it's not in the world at that point. Oh, we didn't kill the game, it just took a long time. As you can see, the lag, and this is just in the editor. No, this is the editor from, I'm within the game already, but this is a big ass ship. It's not one of mine, but I don't know what its power usage is like. Ooh, that's a lot of colours. Wow, power generation 409,000, drain of 876,000. That's definitely not optimised. Peak of 3 million. And it's got 3,545 requirement for CPU. It's got 500 capacity, so it's got a lot of work to be done on it. Use the force. Yeah. I think was this the really nice one? That view. No, this was definitely not the really nice one. I don't know which one was then. Maybe it was the Corvette. I know there was... no, definitely not the Corvette. Finback. Nope. Maybe I've unsubscribed from the ship I'm thinking of. But the one I was looking for was, let's see, what's the name of the faction? Is it that, the Reaper? It's them, isn't it? The Senate. That's That's somebody, I think, made this ship, and the developers allowed it to be their upgraded ship to their faction, to that particular faction. So you could buy this one within game. Their own particular ship that they'd made originally was this one. This was your military base ship. If you started off with that faction and decided to go with their ship, that was what you got. And it's cramped inside. You know, everything's almost on top of each other. So, you know, ammo gets put in there, fuel in there, nanobites in there, shields are there, cockpit, pilot and gunner, transponder for a signal if you get into issues, salvager, and then downstairs is where the battery's at, and oxygen, and then you can't get, oh you can the other side, transporter is down the other flight of stairs. So everything's literally on top of each other. It's been designed to take full advantage of every possible nook and cranny of the ship, and it does do well to do that. But that was the developer's own ship for that faction, and then, as I said, each faction had a second ship added, and this ship was added to the from some author who made it, was added. I don't know if they had to go through a competition or if it was just the developers liked the look of it. I don't know if they edited it in any way just to get it to work with what they had. I'm presuming they did, but I like the look of this one. Let's see what it's capable of on the top floor. So it's got the medium rift generator, so it can travel into other dimensions, or not dimensions, other sectors. It's got the big engines, or not the big engines, but big enough engines to move it, because it can move at, for a ship its size, 381 meters per second. Bearing in mind the maximum speed of a ship now is 500 meters per second. It's got a very small or very shallow turn ratio. It's interesting. I mean, it's very sluggish to turn. It's capable of making its own advanced produce. It's got the engineers table where they can move systems around to help move power around to optimize certain things, like in Star Trek, where it'd be like, you know, we need more power to this. In that terminal you can move stuff from one power source to another, so you'd be basically playing that role of, what was it, Scotty? Was that his name? The bridge, hollow table, so you can see whereabout in the sector you are. Basic flight, the one that I've got in my ship, except this one's got the captain's chair. Hacking terminal, so you can hack somebody's ship and take their shields offline to turn their engines off, all sorts. And then downstairs it's got missile launchers. Nice, I like that, with windows, so you got a nice view of the explosions as you go past, maybe. A weapons rack, so you can store all your weapons, and that means the transporter, respawn points, and with a weapons rack. That's a good idea. Salvager, disposal unit, oxygen generator, these corridors just lead to the same point. Yep. Another weapons rack. Plenty of weapons racks. Anybody think this was a military base ship? Disposal unit and another salvager. So I guess that's on both sides. Why not? You know, it makes sense. Again, another weapons rack. Cargo teleporter. Some cargo pads. Big generators, another cargo pad. So cargo pad either side. Weapons loaders. 6 of them. Wow. That's a lot of ammunition. Shield generator. So it generates 5,000. And then some devices for hacking material with stairs going up to here. Okay. So that's how you get down to this floor or there. And there wasn't. Yeah, there is a floor below. Okay. I was going to say, I haven't seen a teleporter yet. Kitchen doesn't function, but jukebox, that does function, so you can go and listen to some music if you like. And then right at the base of the ship you have a captain's quarters. They don't function as anything else. So where's the cargo? Oh, not the cargo, but the teleporter. Did I overlook it somewhere? Oh, this is where your hydrogen tank, by the way, and this is your armor generator. Where the is the? There it is. How could I miss it? It's like right there. But it's the large cargo, the large teleporter. I'm looking for a small teleporter. That would explain why I missed it, but thinking it would be that on here, but no. So yeah, it's a well-designed ship, and it functions and does everything it needs to do. It generates more power than it drains. Maybe 6.5 power generation for 75 drain. So I think I'd have shifted a bit more into life support personally. And then it's got 2, so it's got lasers and auto cannons. So 360 and medium ammo loader, cyber warfare suite, torpedo launchers are in the laser group. Okay, so there we go. That's that ship, and it, you know, they did a good job. Nice design, but I'm gonna go and sort the kids out because they're trying to kill each other, I think, or will be soon. So I'm going to end the stream there. So I'm going to say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you've seen so far, please hit the like button. If you wish to see more, subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of when I go live or put a video up. And be sure to check out all the members of the Monkey Show. Their links are on my front page for YouTube. And until next time, see you all later. Bye.